The man spent $30 million buying 1,000 guns and a batch of bulletproof vests, then used another $8 million to purchase tens of thousands of boxes of steamed buns and sausages. But as soon as he moved all the supplies into the warehouse, he noticed the newly stacked boxes were suddenly disappearing. What he didn't know was that 2,000 years ago in the same location, a different nation once stood. At that moment, the empress of that nation was praying to the heavens, begging for salvation for her disaster-stricken people. The next second, all the man's supplies were transported through an incense burner and appeared before her. Seeing the piles of steamed buns, jerky, and sausages, the empress was overwhelmed with joy and immediately ordered them to be delivered to the suffering citizens. Then she took out treasures from the royal vault and sent them through the burner as an offering in gratitude. Meanwhile, the man was stressing over his debts when suddenly, a pile of gold bars appeared in his warehouse. He was stunned and instantly rushed to exchange them at a gold shop, receiving $10 million in cash. Just then, a loan shark came to his factory to collect, threatening to destroy the place if the $1 million debt wasn't repaid. The man arrived in time and threw $5 million in the thug's face. The thug's attitude shifted immediately, and he tried to call the man his godfather on the spot. Back in the warehouse, the man shouted again, asking to trade more buns for more gold. But no matter how many times he shouted, the warehouse gave no response. What he didn't know was that the empress was currently praying for a miracle to end the years-long drought. Despite all her efforts, not a single drop of rain fell. Just as they were about to give up, a voice came from the incense burner. It was the man shouting. The empress believed it to be the voice of a divine being, and quickly explained that 30,000 soldiers and 300,000 civilians were suffering from extreme drought. She begged for divine help. The man didn't hesitate. He grabbed a high-pressure water gun and sprayed it into the warehouse. On the other side, clean, endless water poured from the incense burner. The empress ordered that the water be sent directly to the army camps, ensuring every soldier was supplied. This miracle saved them from their most urgent crisis. In return, the empress removed her jade pendant and offered it to the heavens. When the man saw the pendant, he was overwhelmed and declared he would fulfill any wish the empress had. Just then, a military report arrived. The enemy had launched a surprise attack, and the general defending the city couldn't hold much longer. The empress immediately prepared to lead reinforcements. Hearing this, the man stopped her, asking if she needed help. She admitted that while her soldiers were brave, they lacked weapons and armor. The man looked around, grabbed a few steel pipes, and sent them through the warehouse. When the people on the other side saw the pipes, they were shocked. The material resembled their long-lost diamond steel, but one minister stepped forward in opposition, accusing the pipes of being worthless junk, and insisted it would bring shame and casualties if used in war. He even knelt, demanding the empress reject the materials. Unbeknownst to all, he was actually a spy from the enemy nation. The empress, having seen diamond steel before, recognized the material, and furiously exposed the spy on the spot. To prove its quality, she drew her sword and struck the pipe, only for her blade to rebound and snap in half. The empress was overjoyed, and with the man's weapons, they secured a major victory. But back in the warehouse, the man anxiously waited for the empress to appear, when suddenly, he sensed she had been injured. To protect her, he decided